But first, we kick off the show with our Road Warriors segment. And as you guys know, classic car lovers, right? There's nothing better than seeing a legendary set of wheels restored to perfect, exact, precise detail.
Yes, and that's where the Creative Workshop in Dania, Florida comes in. It's like an antique shop and a car garage at the same time. And today we're going to witness the incredible transformation of two vintage Mercedes.
What the cars of yesteryear bring to the table that cars rarely do today is soul. There's something about these old cars that when you walk up to them, they speak to you. They define style.
These cars spoke to Jason Wenig, all right. They told him to leave his big city advertising job in New York and drive his passion down the coast to Florida.
My dream was to have a modern facility, linoleum floors, bright white, guys in lab coats, like a real scientific type of shop, until we found this place.
With cars worth hundreds of thousands of dollars and jobs that last months, the Creative Workshop is filling a unique gap.
I had been searching for years for someone with the skills to do what I needed to do, and I could not find it. And I'm very lucky that Jason's here in Dania.
Jason and his eclectic crew of conservationists and craftsmen have rebuilt over 100 cars, some of the most valuable autos in the world.
What is the value of a car? What is the value of any car? Is it what somebody else will pay for it, or is it what it brings to you as a person? 1% of the cars that are out there, classic vehicles that are out there, are investment grade. The 99% of the other cars that are out there are labors of love. It is, I met my wife, I've always dreamed of having it, I love the shape, I love the style. I'm willing to put more money into that car than it is worth on the street.
Today, Dave's painting this $500,000 1951 Cooper MG.
How's it going, Dave? Everything good?
In another bay, Captain is fitting a door on this one-of-a-kind 1955 Alfa Romeo Ghia Eagle.
A lot of the stuff we need to do to figure out how to fix and build these cars is just hardcore tenacity. It is digging into the books, looking at old photographs. We could look at an old photograph 50 times, and until it clicks, you might just glance right over it. If we have a part that is what we call unobtainium, it is no longer in existence and we have to replicate it, we can create that part in 3D space and then print out actual schematics on how to make it. So we can literally recreate any part on any car that ever existed, design it, create it, make it, install it.
Say when?
Upstairs, Charles Land, a former Indy Series mechanic, is very excited about making one client happy today.
He loves this car, and the car's worth a lot of money. So he thought, let's do it right.
The quickest and cheapest way to get this 1970 SL Mercedes on the road was to buy a rebuilt long block from a Mercedes supplier and do the final assembly here.
It's completely fresh, brand new engine, so it's going to be smooth as an understatement. It'll have more horsepower, better gas mileage, he'll pass his emission test with flying colors, and it'll look nice. Upsy daisy, you are beautiful. Come on home. All right, thank you.
Meanwhile, in the mechanical bay, about 4 cars are nearly beyond recognition. One of them is this 1965 250 SEB Mercedes, which arrived looking like this. Kevin wanted something truly unique. The challenge? Take this curbside classic Mercedes genuine milestone car, rip its guts out, and turn the mechanics into a modern marvel.
I love the car. I could not let the car die. It's going to be sacrilegious to a lot of collectors that I would gut a classic and update its running gear.
He wanted the car to have power, but he also wanted it to run on biodiesel. So they found a 10-cylinder twin-turbo engine with 670 pounds of torque in a VW Touareg. Then began a very complex transplant.
Engine, transmission, rear end, brakes, suspension, wiring. Basically what we're starting with is getting all the electronics working and all the components working. Then we'll worry about what it looks like.
We're going to be talking about color and leather and chrome and very, very soon.
every detail from custom interiors to recreated parts, this car will be glammed up like the others and soon be on the road again.
I love cars, and we've done some cars that you'd be amazed that we've done. But for the folks that want the best, for the folks that want to have people on their side that know that if Creative Workshop is doing this, I don't have to be there. I know they're going to do it right. We build magnificent cars for discriminating clientele.
Now, Jason and his team at the Creative Workshop aren't just working on old cars. They've got an exciting new project in the work as well. The Eco Horseless Carriage for Central Park in New York City. And who needs real horses when you got a cutting-edge, fully electric propulsion carriage with battery packs?
It's a prototype right now, and the team hopes to have a green light very soon from decision makers, and we'll keep you posted on any updates.